Hello students, myself Ashwini. In our last videos we have seen chapter 2 linear equations in one variable. Okay, we have seen different concepts like what are linear equations and what are linear equations in one variable and how to solve linear equations with variable on one side and variables on two sides. Okay, and we have solved exercise 2.1. Now before solving exercise 2.2, we will see some concepts like complementary angles, supplementary angles, adjacent angles, vertically opposite angles, linear pair and corresponding angles, etc. Okay. First of all, let us see the complementary angles. What are complementary angles? If sum of angles is equal to 90 degrees. Okay. If sum is equal to sum of angles. For example, if we here take, okay, let it be O, this vertex be POQ plus angle QOR, which is equal to 90 degrees. Okay. That is angle X plus angle Y is equal to 90 degrees. If two angles sum is equal to 90 degrees, then those are complementary angles. Okay. Now here in PQR, Q is the arm and 0 is the vertex. Okay. Next, what are supplementary angles? Okay, here if sum is equal to 90, okay, it is complementary angles. If sum is equal to 180 degrees, okay, if sum of angles is 180 degrees, then those are supplementary angles. Okay. Here we are having a straight line and we have divided it into with this arm. Okay, let it be some R. Okay, this is the vertex O. Okay, now angle P plus angle Q should be equal to 180 degrees. Okay. Okay, if we take here also, it is a straight line and this is the PQ and R is the arm. Okay. Now this is the vertex. Angle X plus angle Y is equal to 180 degrees. Also we can observe that this is a right angle and also this is a right angle. Okay, both equal to 90 plus 90, which is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, if sum is equal to 90 degrees, then those are complementary angles, and if sum is equal to 180 degrees, then those are supplementary angles. Okay, what are adjacent angles? Okay, here I am having an angle and this is the vertex O and this is the arm B. Okay, two non-overlapping angles. Okay, do these angles overlap each other? No. Two non-overlapping angles are adjacent if they have common vertex and common arm. Okay, what are adjacent angles? Two non-overlapping angles are adjacent if they have one common vertex. Okay, and common arm. This is the common arm for these two lines. Okay, Now here angle BOC and angle BOA are adjacent angles. Okay. This is the common vertex for angle COB and BOA. Okay, this is the common arm for those two angles also. That is angle BOC and BOA. Are adjacent angles. Okay. Now next we will see the vertically opposite angles. Okay. What are vertically opposite angles? Okay, if I take two lines which are congruent to one another, then we form angles like angle 1, angle 2, angle 3 and angle 4. Okay, now if we observe here, these two angles are equal and these two angles are equal. These are opposite angles. Okay, opposite to 1 is 2 and opposite to 3 is 4. Vertex is, this is the vertex here, common vertex for all the 4 angles. Okay, let it be O. From the name itself, vertically opposite angles. Okay, this is the vertex and vertically opposite angles are angle 1 and 2 are opposite and angle 3 and 4 are opposite. Okay, we should remember one thing, that vertically opposite angles are equal. Okay, A, B, C, D. Okay, here vertically opposite angles are angle AOD and angle COB. Also angle AOC and angle DOB. Okay, are vertically opposite angles. Okay, we can also write this angle 1 is equal to angle 2, angle 1 is equal to angle 2 and angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Okay, remember that vertically opposite angles are always equal. Okay, next we will see the linear pair. Okay, linear pair means we will take a, here we are having a straight line and an arm from the line. Okay, this makes how much degrees? Straight line means it is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, okay, let it be some angle X and Y. Then if sum is equal to 180 degrees, then that forms the linear pair. Angle X plus angle Y is equal to 180 degrees. Then this forms the linear pair. If two, here this is two are adjacent angles. Okay, remember, if two adjacent angles are said to form a linear pair, if sum is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, also here we can see a line AB. Okay, here we having an arm O, let it be. Okay, another let it be some P. Okay, now we are having, this is the straight line. Okay, from this I am taking the arm O and P. Now from this we can observe, let it be angle 1 and let it be 2. Now these two are adjacent angles. Okay, angle 1 plus angle 2, which is equal to 180 degrees. Angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 180 degrees. This also forms the linear pair. Okay, if you remember that we have seen that in supplementary angles is equal to, their sum also equal to 180 degrees. But all supplementary angles cannot be linear pair, but all linear pair can be supplementary angles. Remember that. Okay, here we are taking two adjacent angles. Okay, that is the difference between supplementary angles and linear pair. Okay, here we take two adjacent angles and their sum should be 180 degrees. Okay. Okay students, here we can see difference between the supplementary angles and linear pair angles. Okay, if we take in the first case, I am taking two straight lines and I am dividing it into with some arm R. Okay, let it be vertex O and P and Q with the straight line. Okay, here we form two angles, angle 1 and angle 2. Okay, sum of these two angles is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, this is similar. Both the diagrams are similar. Okay, that is both supplementary angles and linear pair, both forms their sum is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, next if we see the case 2, here the first angle is 80 degrees and second angle is 100 degrees. Okay, their sum is equal to 180 degrees. This is the supplementary angles only, these two angles are. But if we take in case of linear pair, okay, the angles should be adjacent to each other, should have a common vertex and common arm. Okay, both should have a common vertex and common arm, then only we can say those two angles are linear pair. Here also we are having 80 degrees and 100 degrees, but they should be adjacent to each other. Okay, all supplementary angles are not linear pairs. Okay, but all linear pairs are supplementary angles.